But take a look at this area. You can see the grass is completely burned away. The ground is black. The trees and bushes are singed and charred. There's an LDS missionary trailer park not very far from here. Those missionaries say when that fire came up, it was scary.
The fire department came down and they said, everybody out of here now, leave everything and go.
The sheriff got out of the car, and as he hit the ground, he was hollering, "Get out, get out, get out."
Saturday afternoon, LDS missionary couples serving at Cove Fort had to evacuate in a hurry.
The fire just came right up like a firewall.
It came up real fast. It'd probably be going 100 miles an hour.
The heat and the smoke and the gases were so strong, I was choking, and I didn't know if we were going to get out alive or not.
Most of the 32 couples live in this trailer park. Some of them had to leave their trailers behind.
It was dark as pitch, and we had our lights on. About the only way we knew where the road was the car in front of us. He had his lights on too.
Choking, coughing all the way.
When we left, we thought there would be nothing left here.
About 24 hours later, the missionaries were allowed back in.
It was very tearful.
They found much of the area scorched and several structures burned, including a gift shop and a rancher's outbuildings. The fire burned a circle around the missionaries' camp.
The fire stopped right at our yard and went all the way around the trailer court.
Even the dumpster got burnt, and our laundromat right next to it didn't even get a flame on it.
It was a miracle.
I think that was the Lord's intervention. In fact, I know it was.
So none of the missionaries' property burned, and Cove Fort itself was okay as well. There was a summer home near here that did burn, also several outbuildings like we mentioned. That's right, Gary Campbell went back to Vietnam to honor fallen Marines, but he came back with a wartime treasure that he's now trying to reunite with its owner.
This is my memorial wall.
Gary Campbell
This gives you an idea
made a promise 41 years ago
over here that I care about.
on a bloody hill in Vietnam that his fallen brothers, as he calls them, would not be forgotten.
Some of our brothers we had to pick up in pieces. It was just really, really miserable.
Campbell and 9 other Vietnam vets recently went back to pay respects to those who never came home.
As we went into these villages, they showed us the greatest respect, which surprised me.
They visited villages they had protected. They met a number of men who fought against them. One had a communist star on his hat.
Pointed at my hat, pointed at his, stuck out his hand, went bang, 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 like he was shooting me. And it kind of shocked me at first. Then he dropped his hand, come running over to me, shook my hand, gave me a big hug and kissed me on the cheek and said, "Friends now, friends now."
One man ran up to Campbell and handed him a U.S. Marines dog tag.
I got the chills when I read LDS on it.
Campbell was the only LDS person in the group.
In some ways, I wonder if it was a reason why I got that dog tag.
He's now trying to find the rightful owner.
See if he's still alive, and if he is, I'd like to return the dog tag to him, or if not, maybe to his family.
Campbell's first trip to Vietnam changed him forever, and so did his second.
I fell in love with him again, to see the goodness of him and how they can forgive. It was a defining point in my life.
Well, this here is the dog tag that Campbell is trying to reunite with its owner. It says J.R. Miller is the name on it. We don't know where J.R. Miller is from, but we do know that he is a U.S. Marine, or was a U.S. Marine at the time. LDS is the given religion on here, and it says his blood type is A. So that's all the information we really have about him. But if you have any information or think that you might know who this belongs to, Campbell really wants to hear from you, and we have his phone number on our website at KUTV.com. Back to you.
Let us know where it all goes, Kathryn.
We will.
Thank you.
Not quite, but both mom and baby are doing fine. The baby was born in the passenger seat at mile marker 203. Now, the mom was feeling some contractions on Saturday night, so they started driving to the hospital just to be safe. Turns out they didn't leave quite soon enough.
Hey, little buddy.
Jed and Janalee Worthington are doting over their new baby boy, Daxton.
He's just so beautiful.
But Daxton's birth did not go as planned.
It was pretty scary.
It was Saturday night. The couple was driving to Nephi with their 2-year-old in the back seat.
We hit just north of Holden and her water broke.
I just kept saying, we've got to make it, we've got to make it. Where are we? Where are we?
I called the hospital.
I took the phone call.
I said to the nurse, I said, you know, she feels like she's having a baby. And the nurse said, no, pull over. Pull over right now.
They were about 20 miles from the hospital.
I had the phone kind of with my shoulder up to my ear.
I can't even describe the pain. You know the little thing you hold on to at the top of your car, the little handle? I was holding on to that with both hands, just going, oh my gosh.
Jana Lee was screaming, and so was their 2-year-old, but Jed followed all the nurse's instructions.
I kept telling him to talk to her, to keep telling her she's doing good.
Told me to untie my shoelaces so that we could tie them around the umbilical cord.
A trooper arrived for the last part of the delivery, and an ambulance a few minutes later. When they were gone, Jed says he broke down.
Holy cow, I just delivered my own baby.
Now when he looks at his newborn son, this father can't help but feel emotional.
We're just lucky and feel so grateful that everything worked out the way it was supposed to, because it could have worked out so bad.
Well, this was that nurse's first time delivering a baby over the phone. She says that Jed did a great job of remaining calm and following her instructions. And the Worthingtons say that while this does make for a good story, they hope they never have to do that again. Back to you.